Already dug me out a hole here. Got the hole dug. Got the hole dug out. About as deep as you can see my arm going into this level. This level here. I got the dirt up here, so when I water, it'll have a little ring in there. So you can see the hole's going to be deep enough to get this baby right here at the surface, hopefully, of the level of the grass. And then I'll have a area to water into. So let's get this out of here. The way I do that is I'll pull it around a bit. This is an avocado tree. And I just throw them outside my kitchen door in a little strip of dirt there by the fence. And when they grow about 8 inches or so, I'll take them out and put them in a pot. And then this is actually the first one going in the ground. Uh-oh, we're having a little problem here, sir. This isn't coming out too well. No, we're having a little malfunction. Ay caramba. Hopefully I'm not ruining this thing by the roots being all out like that. And now I need a lot more dirt in the bottom. Bummer. We got a lot of worms, a lot of good insects in here. I'm going to shake the grass off into the dirt here. Shake off this dirt here, which is actually, if I shake it, I already had some worms in here. There's a lot of good worms, but that's worm castings, where the worms have eaten the leaves and grass cuttings and whatnot. So this stuff I'm putting in there is some of the best fertilizer you could use. Hopefully that'll give this plant some life. And we got some other little weird white grubs in here. I don't know if you can see that little white grub, but he can get his grubby butt back in there. And dang, I really didn't want this thing to blow apart. I used the grass down in there. I got some of these red lava rocks here. Those will be good to help the drainage. Throw some of that back in. I had some worms come out of this top. They must have came in through the bottom. Alright. Bummer. What a bummer! Okay. Now I'm going to have to go get myself a stick, probably, to prop this up. I don't know. Just going to put it back in the dirt, in the ground here as it was in the pot, which was with the seed above the surface. I'm going to get this back over here. We don't want to keep it too wide. Tall is okay, but wide is not okay, because if it's too wide, we're going to be wasting water where we don't want to. You can see all this dirt here, the brown dirt that came out. It's really warm for one thing, but it's definitely all solid, what we call worm castings. And that's what we want on there, because the worms have eaten all this mulch and compost, whatever falls on the surface of the ground, and they turn it into rich nutrients back for the ground in the earth. So whenever you're throwing your grass cuttings away and throwing your leaves away, you're throwing away the nutrients that your gardener is going back to the store for and selling you at a higher cost. So every time you have your gardener come over, have the guy mow the lawn. If it leaves some lines from each row, just have them rake those lines in so that it'll feed the grass for next time. The worms eat the grass, they turn it into nutrients, Soilology, the study of soil. Worms are pros, worms, ants. So let them do their job and leave that mulch on the surface. If you don't like how it looks, rake it up and make a pile somewhere. That when it composts back down into this rich brown dirt here. Oh, there's a worm. See, there's the worm. And you want to put them down in there so they can stay nice and alive and thrive and help this plant to thrive. Okay. That's planting the avocado tree. Put the worm castings inside if you find the dark dirt. That way when the rains come or you water, you want those ant castings to get watered through so the nutrients go down in there. I'm going to try not to use a stake for this and just hopefully it'll grow well. Alright. That's it for planting the avocado tree. On the bottom, what I had in the bottom in this bucket earlier, some manure, some straw, some other ant castings or worm castings from my back compost and mulch area. So that should help out with this thing getting started. Thanks for watching, and everybody please grow some edible vegetation in your front yard. I look around, I see everybody competing for a nice green lawn. Well, if you had goats or cows or horses, a nice green lawn would be nice, and you wouldn't need the gardener with his lawnmower. The animals would care for it. But you just compete for the green grass and then throw it away. It goes to the landfill where they compost it, turn it back into soil, and sell it back to you. They charge you to pick it up in your green recycling can, take it away, compost it, you're buying it back. Because your soil is going to crap because you take away all the nutrients and give it to pay somebody to take it, and then later in months you need to buy more nutrients because your lawn looks crappy. Mine looks crappy because I don't water it. I'm going to grow fruit trees and vegetables. I got a lot of fruit and stuff here. I don't care about grass. It's not feeding me.